evening. Today is Tuesday, February the 26th, 2013. We are live here at Madison Prep Academy for tonight's matchup between your Madison Prep Academy Chargers and the visiting defending Class B champion Zwolle Hawks from Sabine Parish. Perry, we're getting awfully familiar with some Sabine Parish basketball after the after the second round matchup.
That's right, Eric, and that second round matchup wasn't an easy task for the Chargers, although we ended up pulling away at the end. I'm excited about seeing Zwolle tonight. They are the perennial powerhouses of Class B. Tonight, we might see a changing of the guard, where Madison Preparatory Academy is poised and ready to take control of this classification.
Well, I'll tell you what, Perry, I got a chance to do a little recon. We all know that Zwolle is a Class B powerhouse. They won last year. I want to say they won the year before last, but it was,
that is correct.
So it's at least the two-time defending champions. They have won, if I'm not mistaken, 13 state championships. Second,
Southern Lab.
Correct, Southern Lab with 14. So this really, truly could represent a change in the guard. Zwolle clearly having an off year this year, being the 8th seed in Class B as opposed to a top 2 or 3 seed. And of course you have Madison Prep, which has run roughshod over opponents in higher classifications and has dominated with the number 1 seed in this classification, Perry. So granted, the only thing I can say is I don't think Coach Jeff Jones of the Chargers would allow it. Madison Prep has got to be ready for a coronation, because I promise you that the Zwolle Hawks are ready for a fight, Barry.
I'm sure they are, Eric. However, as I look out on the court and assess the talent that I see for Zwolle, there's no way Madison Prep is going to lose this game.
Woo! You said no way.
There's no way Madison Prep is going to lose.
All right, now, Perry, we got a lot of viewers in from Sabine Parish. I got in touch with the principal over there, so they're watching. That might be fighting words over there, man.
Hey, it might be. Hey, they've got a lot of pride, deservingly so. They've got a rich tradition. However, there is a new sheriff in town, and his name is Madison Prep, and he has a badge with Jarrell Martin's name on it.
So we should be ready for basketball in about 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and send you out to the young men and young women who are preparing, the cheerleaders and the players shooting around. There goes some of the Zwolle Hawks players taking their pregame shoot around. As you can tell, it's a very festive atmosphere here in Baton Rouge on Madison Avenue. I think we're going to be in for a treat tonight, Barry.
Standing room only, Eric. There's not a place to sit down. We've got some players, some students right here that can't find a seat. So you've got the best seat in the house at home, tuning in to your internet. You can hear the entire broadcast. You can watch part of it on your computer. Again, we like to let folks know that we originated as an audio-only broadcast. We're experimenting with the video, so don't hold us to a real high standard when it comes to video. However, we're going to give you a high-quality broadcast. Eric Hatfield's one of the best for you that are just now tuning in for the very first time, and I'll do my best to keep up with it. So the teams are about to huddle. We're less than a minute to play, and this should be an exciting basketball game.
We are less than a minute away from basketball, Perry, and you can feel the electricity here in the building tonight. This should be one heck of a contest between these two fine teams.
I agree. I'm excited. I am tremendously excited. Our referees tonight are from Orleans Parish. So that should bode well for both of these teams. I think they both like to push the ball up the court. We're going to have announcements. Oh, wow, you make it to the quarterfinals, Eric, and they change up the routine a little bit. So we're going to have personal introductions of everyone on both teams. Not everyone, just the 5 starters, looks like. Jeffrey Washington for Zwolle, 30 B.B. Berry, 25 Kane Lewis.
And folks, you can see what we see at home, so we have a little bit of a crowd, so it's a little tough to see at some points, but we're keeping you at the action.
Number 21, J.D. Montgomery will also start for Zwolle, and I missed the 5th starter.
And Academy Chargers.
So far, we have Dwayne Dinkins, Brandon Sampson. Cedric Freeman has been inserted into the starting lineup for the Madison Prep Chargers. That's new. Chad Williams just got offered a scholarship to Grambling State University to play football. He's also an all-state basketball player for 2012. And the big guy, Jarrell Martin. I know most of the folks in Sabine Parish might be rooting against him tonight, Eric, but they'll be pulling for him next year as he's down in Pete Maravich Assembly Center playing for the LSU Tigers.
We'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening for this very exciting, very special matchup. You could just feel the electricity because this year Madison Prep is on course for a championship. This is probably the most anticipated game in the history of this school in its short existence.
Even more anticipated than the semifinals last year.
I would agree. I would agree.
Yes, sir.
Because the expectation is higher.
That's right.
All right, well, in the words of boxing referee Mills Lane, let's get it on!
Let's get it on! Right there, you're good.
Jarrell Martin jumping off center court. Can't get the license on the truck for that Zwolle player quite yet.
That's 21, that's J.D. Montgomery.
J.D. Montgomery, senior. Holy moly, Perry, I almost feel like I'm in high school. I'm so excited, so eagerly awaiting the anticipation of this. And we'd like to thank all of you at home for joining us on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. You can join us for Madison Prep Academy Sports and quality high school athletics all year round on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com.
Okay, it looks like the standing room only is causing a problem and causing a delay in the start of the game. Coach Jones is at the far baseline trying to see where he can put those students who are paid to get in. The referees are saying they don't want to start with those guys on the baseline, but there's literally nowhere else for them to sit.
I don't think Mr. Johnson's going to want them to have to leave either.
And Coach Jones seems to win out, so the referees are going to go ahead and start the game.
Coach Jones wins. What else is new? And let's hope that continues this evening. I know we have a significant number of people from Zwolle tuning in, and I'd like to say that we very much appreciate your patronage and your viewership of Madison Prep Academy basketball. Best of luck to both sides. Hopefully the Chargers win. Jarrell Martin, tip-off is lost, but it's going to stay with the Chargers, so Madison Prep will get the opening possession of the game. 7 minutes, 58 seconds remaining, only 2 seconds coming off of the clock, and Madison Prep will try to draw first blood here. Here we go. Ball's inbounded to Dwayne Dinkins. Dinkins passes over to Chad Williams. Williams back to Dinkins. Dinkins crosses over. Baseline, Dedrick Freeman. No good. Rebound by Zwolle. That's by J.D. Montgomery, and here come the Hawks. Montgomery swings it over along the baseline. It's over to B.B. Perry. Perry, loose ball, and it's still loose, and the Hawks retain possession, and they're going to try to shoot over Jarrell Martin. That's a losing proposition, but nice job getting the rebound by number 25, Kane Lewis, and the Zwolle Hawks get nothing as Brandon Sampson comes away with the rebound. Here come the Chargers. From downtown, no good. Rebound, Dedrick Freeman. We expect to see a lot of that. And good! Dedrick Freeman, the senior. And Madison Prep draws first blood.
Dedrick Freeman very active on the boards the last few games, Eric, and that continues tonight.
Brims out, no good. Rebound, Jarrell Martin. That shot missed by number 21, J.D. Montgomery. Here comes Sampson, swings to Chad Williams. Williams from downtown, and good! Chad Williams on the assist by Brandon Sampson. That shot all the way from the USS Kid downtown. And Chad Williams gets his first steal of the evening and wisely calls timeout. Do the officials grant it? Yes, they do. Madison Prep gets possession of the basketball, Perry.
Heads up play by Chad Williams to call that timeout. He looked like he was on the football field there, Eric. Great job. Both teams are getting on the floor. Very aggressive. Both teams came out in a man-to-man defense. Eric, this is going to be a fast-paced, high-intensity basketball game throughout.
Madison Prep 5, Zwolle 0. Got to correct that for your on your screen at home for you there. There's a whole lot going on here.
It'll be Madison Prep's ball. Madison Prep is in their home white, and Zwolle's in their road black and green and gold trim.
Dwayne Dankins with the rock.
Oh, someone's leaned up against the lights. We got to get the lights. There they go. And Zwolle's in a matchup zone coming out of the timeout. A matchup zone defense.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm sure they've done their scouting, and I'm sure they have the athletes to keep up. They certainly don't have the height, so I can see that to a degree. Certainly allows more opportunities for double teams, I'd imagine. Down low in the paint, looks like Jarrell Martin was pushed. Let's see what the call is. That is 25. That's against Kane Lewis, the junior, and that is the first foul of the game.
Yes, sir. First foul. Madison Prep lines up in their 4 low from the inbound. Brandon Sampson will be the inbounder.
6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the opening period. Jarrell Martin with the basketball, passes over to Chad Williams. Williams back to Dwayne Dankins, the point guard. Dankins goes to his left, 1-2 step from the elbow, floats it up, no good. Rebound by Zwolle. That's 35, got to get the license in that truck.
Kane Lewis.
From way downtown, rims out, no good. Rebound, oh that was Kane Lewis, my bad. Jarrell Martin grabs that rebound after the miss by J.D. Montgomery. Here come the Chargers. Dankins flips it over to Chad Williams. Stolen. Very alert play there by, we don't have a 34, do we, Perry?
Yes, Jeffrey Washington. Did I not?
It was 32, my bad. Jeffrey Washington with the steal.
You're right. You don't have Malik Richards, number 32.
Okay. Chad Williams with the basketball. 5 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the opening period. Madison Prep 5, Zwolle 0, the two-time defending Class B champion. Swings it around. Brandon Sampson with the basketball. Sampson over to Dankins. Dankins, that is from along the perimeter. No good. Rims out. And looks like Kane comes up with the rebound.
I tell you what, Kane's not very tall at all, Eric. However, he does an excellent job of boxing out. The young man stands about 5'8", and he's already grabbed 3 rebounds.
He's got excellent court sense, Perry, and he knows where that basketball's going.
Yeah.
There's the pass over B.B. Perry in the lane. Passes back to Kane. Swings it along. Baseline. Tries to go right past Chad Williams. That ain't going to happen. Jarrell Martin gets the rebound. That misses by Holt. Oh! Brandon Sampson on the assist from Jarrell Martin. There's the pass down low, floater, air ball, rebound Chad Williams. That was B.B. Perry who floated it up. And let's see what we have. Madison Prep right now with a touchdown lead, 7-0. And let's see what the call is on the far end of the court.
Fouls on 34. Jeffrey Washington.
So Jeffrey Washington picks up a pair, and that's got to be to the chagrin of his coach, head coach Bradley McLaren. Sampson's shot is good. Madison Prep 8. Zwolle 0.
Eric, this game is following the trend that we've seen all playoffs. Teams come out with a lot of confidence, and then reality starts to set in once the Madison Prep Chargers get their defense on you, and they start to realize quickly that they're overmatched.
Sampson makes his second one. Madison Prep 9. Zwolle 0. Here in the opening period on Louisiana, allamericansports.com. Walking around is Washington. Washington passes back over to Perry. Perry over to Kane. 1-2 step. He tries to Peter roll Jarrell Martin. And that's going to be a charge. Madison Prep regain possession of the basketball. And we are almost halfway through this first period. Perry and Zwolle has scored nothing.
Nothing, Eric. And I'm sure Kane Lewis has to go to the bench. That charging foul was called on him. Coming into the game for him is number 23, Cedric Pittman.
So, Chad Williams with the rock, and here we go. Looks like they're going to run a full court man-to-man defense. Contesting Chad Williams is Derek Pittman. Williams goes to his left in the lane, floats it to Martin. Martin from the block. No good. Rebound. Jarrell Martin gets his own board after a little bit of a battle. Brandon Sampson from downtown. Good. Brandon Sampson on the assist from Jarrell Martin. That shot all the way from Happy's Irish Pub on 3rd Street. Madison Prep 12, Zwolle 0. You're watching the Class B Boys Basketball State Quarterfinals on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com.
Now, this is what's amazing, Eric. When you're used to being the bully and you come in and get bullied, how will your team respond? This is an unusual territory for Zwolle. I'm sure it's been a few years since they've been down 12-0.
Right.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how they respond out of this. Madison Prep can push the lead up tremendously, or will Zwolle's championship pedigree come through and they battle back into this game?
Well, you know, the one way to deal with a bully is to hit him in the mouth, and right now we haven't really seen Zwolle throw a punch yet. Clearly a very good fundamental team. Valdez with the ball, swings it around to Washington. Washington back to Valdez. As the shot looks like way downtown. Wow, J.D. Montgomery on the assist from Jose Valdez. And Zwolle's on the board, 12-3.
Great start out of the timeout. Great execution by Zwolle and Coach McLaren.
You hear the crowd chanting for defense. Dwayne Denkins. Bounce pass over. Chad Williams from downtown. Chad Williams on the assist from Dwayne Denkins. That one all the way from the old state capitol on North Boulevard, Perry. And then another shot from downtown. And Dwayne Denkins with the tackle. That'll bring up second. Oops, wrong sport. That's going to send 34, Jeffrey Washington, to the line.
Yeah, that was a pretty good tackle, though.
15-3, Madison Prep all on top of the Zwolle Hawks early in this ball game. Washington misses the foul shot. That can't be something that Zwolle's experienced a lot of. I can't imagine. Not a team like this.
No, and we saw this with the last team out of Sabine Parish. When you come into the house of the #1 team, you've got to be able to knock down your free throws, and you can't turn the ball over.
Well, you know, I can't imagine that any of these young men are unaccustomed to being in a hostile environment.
No. Well, I mean, looking at their roster here, there are a lot of freshmen.
There are. I even see a 1/8 grader on the roster.
Yeah, so maybe not.
And, you know, I can tell with a powerhouse like Zwolle to go from #1 to, I think they lost about 6-7 games. You know you lost a lot of senior leadership.
Right.
I mean, without even following the team.
He did make 2 of 3.
But nonetheless, they are still here and 1 game away from the top 28. So they have not vanished completely. Chad Williams with the basketball from the foul line. 15-foot shot. Good. Chad Williams.
Chad Williams is ready to play tonight. And we saw this in Texas, Eric.
Right.
When he handles the basketball, the Chargers tend to play better.
Well, it frees everybody else up.
It frees everyone else up.
And the question we kind of asked a lot during the regular season is which Chad Williams is going to show up. When this Chad Williams shows up, the Chargers are very, very hard to beat. Now, missed foul shots has been the Chargers' undoing in the couple of big games they've lost. And Chad Williams kind of clunked that one off the back of the iron. Let's hope that does not continue.
Fouls on Cordell Robinson for the Chargers. It'll be Zwolle's ball.
Boy, he picked that one up quickly. I didn't even notice the end of the game.
3-2 defense for the Chargers.
Kane Lewis with the ball. Swings over. There's a shot from downtown. Rims out. No good. Rebound, Cordell Robertson. Passes over to Chad Williams. Here come the Chargers. And they looked like they were going to break quickly in transition, but they slowed it up. Williams goes in the post for Jarrell Martin. Martin is pushed out to the left wing. Martin from about 18 feet. No good. Rebound, Valdez. Here come the Hawks. And from downtown is J.D. Montgomery. No good. Rebound, Delvin Spann. Rebound, Robertson, who passed to Spann. Spann tries to cross it. Here we go again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. For all the talent that young Delvin Spann, number 3, has demonstrated all year long, dribbling has been his undoing. As a double dribble right there, we've seen a couple of careless carries during the playoffs.
But here's the root of the problem, Eric, that he gets away with that all year. The referees don't call that. Then once you get to the playoffs, you get a higher quality official who calls that.
And I'm sure, get that out of here. Rejected by Jarrell Martin. Here come the Chargers. Brandon Sampson with the ball. From downtown, rims out, no good. And here come the Hawks. Oh, in the lane. J.D. Montgomery on the assist from B.B. Perry. 17-7. Madison Prep up 10. And the crowd is chanting for defense. Defense, there's a whistle. And
Cardell Roberts. Second one.
So Cardell Robertson's in some early foul trouble. That's a big body you don't want racking up fouls late in the game.
But the beauty of it is Dedrick Freeman is playing so well that he won't be much missed.
No, Dedrick Freeman has really stepped this game up in the postseason. Shot no good, couldn't get the run. Speak of the devil, Dedrick Freeman grabs that rebound. Chad Williams steps up into the lane. Oh, no good rebound. Dedrick Freeman. And I've been saying all year, Perry, his rebounding and putbacking, I know it's not a verb, has just been critical. Valdez passes, get that out of here. Rejected by Martin, picked up by Dwayne Denkins. Denkins passes all the way over to Jarrell Martin to Brandon Sampson. Sampson ball fakes, goes in the lane. Left-handed floater, good! Brandon Sampson. 21-7. Madison Prep with a 2-touchdown lead. That one rims out. Chad Williams fights for the rebound, cannot get it over Montgomery. And Montgomery puts it up and in. 21-9. Zwolle cuts the lead down to 8 points. Brandon Sampson with the rock. The crowd calling for defense. That'll be the visiting Zwolle crowd. They sure do travel well. They love their basketball in Sabine Parish.
They sure do, Eric, and they got high-quality basketball in Sabine Parish.
Sampson tried to cross over, and Jeffrey Washington was not falling for. Oh, he almost broke Washington's ankles there. Sampson sees a weakness. Oh, boy. Those ankles are busy getting a snapping. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, crossover. Jarrell Martin all the way from the shot center. No good. And that's the end of the first period with the score. Your Madison Prep Chargers 21. The visiting Zwolle Hawks 9 here on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com.
Recapping the stats. And amazingly, Jarrell Martin has 0 points.
That's almost unbelievable, Barry.
That's almost unbelievable. He has 4 rebounds and 1 block. Chad Williams, though, is picking up the slack with 8 points, 1 rebound. Brandon Sampson, 9 points. Dedrick Freeman, 4 points, 4 rebounds. For the Zwolle Hawks, J.D. Montgomery, 7 points. Jeffrey Washington, 2. J.D. Montgomery has 2 rebounds, as well as Jose Valdez with 2 rebounds. Kane Lewis is leading all rebounds for Zwolle with 3.
What are Jarrell's stats again one more time, Perry?
I know 0 points, 4 rebounds.
And how many blocks?
And 1 block. And actually, Kane Lewis has 4 rebounds.
Wow, Kane Lewis is on his game.
Right.
All right, well, we are back to basketball. Here come the Hawks. Washington goes between the legs. Passes to Valdez. Valdez swings it over into the lane. Oh, man, he lost control of the ball. You and I, Perry, could see that bounce off of B.B. Perry's knee, but
that's okay.
The men with the striped shirts, of course, are the ones who have the final say on that one.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do that so that they don't, because he didn't call the foul,
right,
which it should have been.
Right. Valdez. You can hear Dedrick Freeman with the steal. Freeman with the steal. Martin gets the carry. Brandon Sampson. The alley-oop. Jarrell Martin on the assist from Brandon Sampson following the steal by Dedrick Freeman. And you could tell he was getting in Valdez's ear. You could hear him saying, "You scared, you scared." And he was. He gave it up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Washington. Washington with the ball. Passes over. Montgomery tries to go to his right. Fires from the perimeter. No good. Rebound, Chad Williams. And Dedrick Freeman with the ball down low. Stolen. Kane. Good. That's Kane Lewis, the junior, with his first points of the evening. Madison Prep 23, Zwolle 11.
That was a big-time move by Kane Lewis. He's a pretty good ball player.
Yeah,
Zwolle has extended their defense, Eric. Now they're going full court, man-to-man.
I got to say, considering the physical differentiation, I'm really impressed with this Zwolle team, but I expected nothing less.
Right, exactly.
Freeman to Martin. Martin off the glass, good. Jarrell Martin on the assist from Dedrick Freeman. And those are Martin's, that's his second field goal of the game.
Couldn't quite see who that foul was on. I think it was on Valdez.
Valdez was down low, but I really couldn't tell. Speaking of people wearing number 12 picking up fouls, Justin Garner checking into the game for the first time for Madison Prep. You got 5 fouls before you're kicked out, and I expect Garner to use at least 4 of them.
That's a great segue.
That one's no good. Here come the Hawks. What was that? Ball's up in the air, taken away by Justin Garner. Garner, trap, passes over, he has Dwayne Dankins. Dankins fires to Brandon Sampson. Sampson, ball fakes, goes into the wing, floats it up, and good! Brandon Sampson on the assist from Dwayne Dankins. Stolen, Dwayne Dankins, and we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Dankins goes to his left, no good, there's a whistle. Jarrell Martin had the follow-up and dunk, but that should be blown off. Should be blown off.
It's another foul on Valdez.
So Dwayne Dankins at the line to shoot 2. Madison Prep 27, Zwolle 11 with 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first half here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com. And first shot is good. Madison Prep 28, Zwolle 11. Dankins at the line. Second shot is good. Madison Prep 29, Zwolle 11. 6:07 to go in the half. Valdez swings it to Washington. Washington bounce pass over to B.B. Perry. Back to Washington to Lewis. Over to Perry. Perry puts it up. No good. Rebound Jarrell Martin. Passes out to Dwayne Dankins, and here come the Chargers.
The baseline runner approach that Zwolle is trying to do against the 3-2 defense of the Madison Prep Chargers is the right thing to do. The Hawks have just not executed their offense.
So you got to put the brisket in the basket. It's one thing to get a good look, but good look does you no good if it doesn't go through the nylon. Oh, Dwayne Dankins almost broke some ankles himself, and he goes to the basket and he's good. He just burned B.B. Perry on that exchange, Perry, and with 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the half to score, your Madison Prep Chargers 31, Zwolle 11 here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com.
Coach McLean doesn't look happy, Eric. He doesn't look happy at all.
As well, he should not. I wouldn't be very happy either.
Well, you know, B.B. Perry had a wide open shot. He missed it from about, what would you say, 8 feet away?
8 feet at most.
And he just missed it. And when you do that, that's going to lead to easy baskets on the other end. Now, it was horrible perimeter defense on the point guard. I'm not sure who it was. But Dwayne Dankins just blew by somebody.
That was number 30. That was B.B. Perry. He just
Same
snapped
guy
his
who
ankles
missed
in two.
the shot. He was feeling sorry for himself for missing his shot on this end.
And Perry's still on the floor, so it would beg the question of what other options does Coach McLaren have?
And Coach may just have a lot of confidence in him. You dance with the people that got you.
That's
here.
right. There's the pass over to Montgomery. Montgomery, nice fadeaway. Ooh, goes off the back of the iron. Rebound by Perry. Perry tries to float it from 14 feet, rejected by Jarrell Martin. Montgomery goes up. He's going to pass it over to Kane Lewis. Kane Lewis, baseline off the backboard, and good. Kane Lewis on the assist from Montgomery. Dankins with the ball. Bounce pass over to Freeman. Freeman looking, he has Martin. That's the second time that Dedrick Freeman has assisted Jarrell Martin.
Yeah, that's a design play by the Chargers, and that's open all night due to the height advantage that Jarrell Martin has. They hit him off the curl screen on the block, and even though the Zwolle player is on him, he can't match up with Jarrell Martin's height.
Kind of a silly foul by Jarrell. What is he saying,
that was
1-2?
on Garner.
Garner, okay. Because I saw Jarrell swat, and I heard the whistle, but I saw the old zebra go 1-2, so that's not surprising at all, actually.
Right.
That one, it's a foul on Justin Garner, and two, that Jarrell Martin did not commit a silly foul. Everything as expected so far. 33-13, Madison Prep up by 20 points on Zwolle. That shot is good by Perry, so he makes the second one. 33-14, Brandon Sampson with the basketball.
And Zwolle has bagged out of their full court defense. They're back into a man-to-man half court.
And, oh boy, he just breezes right by Perry. And good. Brandon Sampson unassisted. Perry is really struggling defensively, Perry.
Yes, he is.
Little double entendre there. Okay, and through the lane, J.D. Montgomery, jump step. Whoa, almost got past Lazar, but does not. Rebound, Chad Williams. Passes over to Dwayne Denkins. Dwayne Denkins, very speedy transition. Passes to Martin. Martin stayed on his pivot foot. Oh, no. He did? I saw Martin go up. I never saw him leave his pivot, but hey, the Zebras saw it, and certainly the Zwolle fans saw it. And there's a smattering of boos from the home crowd.
I think that's the right call, Eric.
Valdez has the basketball as he brings it up court. 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the opening half. Washington with the ball, tries to cross over Sampson. Passes over to Valdez. Valdez, 1-2 step, and stolen. That was swatted by Brandon Sampson. Brandon Sampson with the steal. There's the pass to Williams. Williams, a 1-2 step, up, and gets the roll. Chad Williams on the assist from Dwayne Denkins. And Williams will shoot the and one. Madison Prep 37, Zwolle 14. And then also
Perry.
Perry is just struggling, and finally he's coming out of the game, checking in number 24, Anthony Kimbrell, a sophomore. Boy, Perry was just giving his lunch defensively. That's got to be tough for a kid like that.
Yeah, Eric. And hey, in his defense, he doesn't see this type of talent most of the year.
Williams misses the bonus, the and one. Madison Prep is now in the single bonus as Zwolle has racked up it's at least their 17th foul. In the corner. Oh, nice pass over. Well, they really are struggling. Washington, 1-2 step over Eric Lazar. Air ball. Rebound, Brandon Sampson. Sampson trying to, oh my goodness, he just breezes past J.D. Montgomery. Sampson tried to pass Lazar. That was ill-advised. And it's stolen. Montgomery passes and lost control. Jarrell Martin with the steal. He tried to bounce it off of Martin. Chad Williams floats it up. Jarrell Martin misses the dunk. And Zwolle will get possession of the basketball back. Chad Williams tried to feed Jarrell Martin on the alley-oop, but it was not to be. 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the first half. Montgomery from about 23 feet. Good! J.D. Montgomery unassisted.
They're going to need more of that, Eric, if they're going to crawl their way back into this game.
Eric Lazar with the ball. Passes to Jarrell Martin. The Zwolle crowd that traveled all the way from western central Louisiana chanting for defense. Justin Garner steps up, retraces the stone. Boy, what a silly, they're going to call it. We're calling a foul.
Push it off.
So Justin Garner pushes off and
found a new creative way to pick up a foul.
Boy, that's I mean, he's not, only Michael Jordan can get away with that one, and only if the other guy's Byron Russell. So here comes Zwolle with the ball. Jose Valdez bringing it up across half court. Passes over to Lewis. Lewis gets it over to Washington from downtown. That's about a 22-foot shot. No good. Rebound, Eric Lazar. Lazar for Brandon Sampson. Sampson with a 1-2 step. Underhands it. And, oh my goodness, they call a foul on Montgomery. That's a silly, silly, silly foul because that was a low percentage shot. A very low percentage shot by Brandon Sampson.
Yeah, I agree, Eric. Brandon Sampson was off balance. He kind of just threw that one up.
And that's how you can kind of tell when you're starting to get into your opponent's head when they commit foolish fouls like that, and you know they didn't do that during the regular season. Not a team like this.
Right.
Not a lot.
Right. Although this isn't the typical Zwolle team now.
No, it's not. But I just have to think when you're trailing by that much that Sampson baited him, and they probably felt they need to be more aggressive. Montgomery, good shot, but he couldn't get the roll. Eric Lazar, his first rebound of the night, if I'm not mistaken. Passes to Jarrell, second one. Passes to Martin. Martin over to Dwayne Denkins across the timeline. 1:47, 1:45 to go in the half. Eric Lazar with the basketball. Lazar, 1-2 step, off the backboard and good. Eric Lazar unassisted.
Wow, Eric, now we're clicking on all cylinders anytime Eric Lazar can put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket and get a bucket like that.
Montgomery misses. Jarrell Martin with the rebound. Chad Williams over to Dwayne Dankins. Dwayne Dankins to his left, over to Brandon Sampson from downtown. Too much mustard on that one. Rebound by 24, Anthony Kimbrough. There comes Valdez. He passes over to Lewis. Kane Lewis goes baseline, and he's fighting. They're fighting for it. And let's see. Dwayne Dankins will pick up the foul.
That's his second.
And you can hear Coach Jones calling out instructions from the bench. Woo. No problem. No problem, sir. Valdez. Look, you can tell all the way he was looking for Montgomery. Montgomery from downtown. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Chad Williams. Williams goes to Sampson. Woo, boy, Sampson almost picked him an over and back. Sampson 1-2 from the block and good. Brandon Sampson.
Tell you what, Eric, I'm really impressed with the maturity of Brandon Sampson's game. He's not settling for jump shots anymore. He's getting to the rim.
We have watched him literally go before our eyes. Valdez, nice rebound, gets it back to Washington. Passes to Kane Lewis. Lewis from the wing passes to Montgomery. Terrible shot. That goes at the front of the rim. Kane Lewis gets the rebound, takes out his own teammate in the process. Lewis through the lane. That's not going to get the roll. No good. Rebound by Delvin Spann. Spann to Chad Williams. Delvin Spann, again, not shooting really much at all tonight, Perry.
No, not much.
Not at all. I don't even think he's taking a shot.
Well, after he got the turnover early on, Coach yanked him real quick. So he hasn't been on the court a whole lot. Later on in the second half, I'm sure you'll see Delvin Spann look more for his shot.
And that's really a weapon that Coach Jones has not pulled out of the arsenal yet. Jarrell Martin is stripped on the way up
and fouled. An intentional foul with 0.7 seconds left to go in the game.
That is a costly foul because it's going to give Jarrell Martin 2 shots on the ball. That's against Anthony Kimbrough. And I got to tell you, Perry, I don't know if I would have called that, one, in this situation with just 1 second to go, and 2, it just looks like to me it looked like Kimbrough just aggressively tried to tackle the ball. But again, I don't have the striped shirt, and I'm not going to complain.
Right.
Martin misses the first foul shot. 42-17, Madison Prep just swarming all over these Hawks. 25-point lead for the Chargers. Martin can't get the shooter's roll. They're going to throw it to Fred.
No, they should put the time back on the clock.
That's
if it's an intentional foul, we should get the ball out of bounds. The clock should not have run off, Eric.
And they're correcting it.
They're about to correct it, but they've got to get the teams out of the locker rooms. They're going to let it play. They're going to let it exist as it is, but that's not what should have happened.
No,
He definitely gave the intentional foul sign.
And in a closer game, that might have been a problem.
Right.
But Madison Prep comfortably up 25 points. Wow. So, what a half of action. So, Perry, what does the old sheet o' stats tell us at the end of this first half of action in which Madison Prep is absolutely dominating with a quarter-century lead on the 2-time defending state champions, Perry?
All right, we've got 6 points for Jarrell Martin, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. For Chad Williams, we've got 10 points, 4 rebounds. Dwayne Dankins, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Brandon Sampson, 16 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal. Dedrick Freeman, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Jurg Lazar, 2 points, 2 rebounds.
What a first half of action, Perry. And what can I say? These Madison Prep Chargers are just 16 minutes of play away from a second consecutive trip to the top 28. And we will let you enjoy the Madison Preparatory Academy cheerleaders for your viewing enjoyment here at halftime. And I'll be going to join Coach Jones and get some recon straight from the horse's mouth.
your zone, man. Excuse me. What you say, baby? You're gonna sing, yeah?
You're blocking everybody. You're blocking everybody. You're black off my black.
All right. So I had an opportunity to chat with Coach Jeff Jones at halftime. He was very short and sweet and to the point, Perry. And here were Coach Jones's comments.
Eric Hatfield for Louisiana All-American-Sports.com. I'm here with Madison Pippin Academy Chargers coach Jeff Jones here at halftime. Coach, you all are pummeling the two-time defending champions right now by 25 at home. Down the stretch, what did you tell your team at the half, and what do they have to do down the stretch?
We got to keep playing. These guys have tradition, they have pride. They're going to make